appointed to librarian just over a year ago. And it's my role to make sure that the library is neat and tidy so that when all the pupils go into it, they can find all the books they need. I also issue books every day to the library, or to the pupils that come into the library, and I also help with suggestions if they need it.
Can you tell us about the resources libraries have to offer?
The library is a very important resource within school, as most pupils now would tend to play computer games rather than open a book. Our library is fully stocked with non-fiction and fiction books. It's restocked at least twice a year when the library band comes to visit. We have a range of computers. We also have audiobooks because we also understand that some pupils don't really like to read. And we update displays all the time to encourage people to read.
How do you encourage young people to use the library and enjoy reading?
The library is open every day at break time, and pupils are allowed to come in, change books, use computers, do what they want. They're also encouraged during their English classes, which are timetabled each week for library time. In Year 8, they're given a reading record, which encourages them to use the library. It also teaches them how to use the library and what books are in the library. We have a book fair once a year, which pupils can buy their own books. There's also Cover to Book Club. And as I say, our resources are continually added to, and all older stock is removed when new stock comes in. And we just hope that pupils like the displays. We try to highlight different things. We've just received funding for new furniture, and we've opened up the library so it's hopefully more pleasing to pupils.
Thank you. I'm back to you in the studio.
Okay. We're going to be interviewing the art technician in just a second. She's just getting wired up here.
Still getting wired up. We seem to have a very busy night in here tonight. There's been a lot of parents and a lot of kids and very high hopes for new pupils.
We have the art technician here now. Can you tell us about your job?
Well, I'm involved in the art department where I supply all the stuff to the kids, get it all ready. Like clay, for example. When they're doing the clay project, I would cut the pieces and roll them out ready for the kids to use.
So I heard you're also involved in the Youth Annex. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Youth Annex, I would be involved with art. It's free, the kids can do what they like. It's not structured in any way. And come in, and we've did a few projects, themes like Christmas, and we're working on a Valentine's theme at the moment.
How did you develop your creative skills?
I've always been into art, and I've always done crafts and stuff, so I've just went from one thing to another and gained all my skills along the way.
Do you think art's important in school?
Art is very important, yeah. It is. It's important in a lot of careers as well. Develops skills and confidence in the kids as well.
What do you think art provides with people?
What do I think?
What do you think art provides people with?
Provides people with? Artistic skills, and makes you look at things in a different way.
And how does it help everyday life?
How does it help everyday life?
Would it help you in your job?
Well, yes, of course, because like architecture and stuff, you need to be able to look at something in a creative way to...
Suppose when you're making a leaflet, it could help you design it.
Yeah, that too, yeah, that's graphics and stuff, yeah.
So what's coming up in the Youth Annex scene?
Youth Annex at the minute, we're doing Duke of Edinburgh, a Bronze Award for 14-year-olds, and there'll be like expedition, and there's a physical training part to it, and residentials where we've been to the YMCA centre in Newcastle, and the kids have a lot of activities to do there, like archery and different things like that.
So now we're going to Rachel in the foyer.
Hello. Hello, I'm now here with Mrs. Wamsley, one of the teachers from the Geography department. So, Miss Wamsley, for people that enjoy geography, could you tell us what sort of jobs they could achieve from the subject?
Yes, geography is a very diverse subject. There's lots of jobs. There's the obvious ones like working with maps. And we had a past pupil, a weatherman, John Wiley, come to speak to us just before Christmas. So you could read the weather, do presenting like you're doing now. And there's other less obvious jobs like environmental health, working for the River Agency. And even lots of people who have geography as a degree go on to work with IT. All sorts of things. What else? Teaching, the obvious one as well. So very diverse, lots of things, even working in the travel agent, things like that, to know where places are in the world, which continents and things like that.
What topics can prospective pupils look forward to in geography?
Oh, in geography, in Year 8 we do a lot of our basic map work and also finding out where we are in the world, where Northern Ireland is compared on the British Isles, where the British Isles is in Europe, and then where Europe is in the world. Then we go on to look at settlement, and we do a little bit of work with rocks, which could lead on to geology as well, speaking about jobs. And a few of my friends actually did do geology and went on to work in the oil rigs for BP and Shell and things like that, so very well paid jobs. Then we go on to Year 9, we look at weather, we look at rivers, and we look at Europe and the European Union, and a little bit about farming as an industry, one of our main industries in Northern Ireland. In Year 10 we look more at disasters, earthquakes and volcanoes. We look at population, the world population, how it's growing out of control really, and where lots of people live in the world compared to where hardly anybody lives in the world. And then we finish off in Year 9 with some project work about threatened environments like our rainforests and our deserts. That's what we do.
And finally, would you encourage more pupils to carry on geography as a subject?
Oh, definitely. In Lurgan, in our area, in particular, the GCSE results for geography are amazing. The A-level results are equally as good. So it's definitely one for pretty much good grade at the end of it, which is what everybody wants. And as I said, with the job front, it's very diverse. It's a brilliant degree to have. You travel when you're doing the geography degree. You go to countries to do field work, which is very social and enjoyable. And then the postgrad courses for geography are all different areas. People accept geography as an art subject. They also accept it as a science subject as part of some of the more medical degrees. So it's a very good one to have if you're not sure what you want to do in the end of the day, and you're still trying to decide. So yeah, it's definitely a good one to have for our immediate GCSE and A-level results. And then for your future, there's lots of options that you can go for. It keeps your options open.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Wamsley.
Okay, no problem.
Now back to the studio.
We're here with another pupil called Courtney. So Courtney, what primary school do you go to?
I go to Kings Park Primary School.
And what departments have you enjoyed so far?
I have enjoyed the drama department, and I have enjoyed the cookery. I find cooking very fun, and drama, I really like acting and all.
What's your favourite subject at the minute?
My favourite subject is maths. I am top at maths and I really enjoy it.
So would you like to be involved in the studio?
Yes, I think I would. I like talking to other people, and I like being involved in lots of things.
Reporting and interviewing would be your thing?
Yeah, probably.
Is there any other extracurricular activities as well as the studio that you'd like to be involved in?
I would like to be involved with the art and the athletics clubs.
Yeah, well that's good. It's good opportunities.
We know.
Catherine.
Or talk to the camera.
I'm here with Mr. Muirhead. Mr. Muirhead, how does LGHS TV help our pupils to connect with the community?
Well, whenever we started this TV, one of the things we wanted to achieve was letting kids in our school tell people stories. And as it's been going on over the 5 years that we've been doing it, we've been building relationships with all sorts of communities. For example, we've made a film for the Lyric Theatre. So we've been telling the story of how they made Macbeth. We work with the OEM Music Centre. We have done projects with community groups in town, and we let our pupils get involved in that. So it helps them to go out and basically tell people stories.
What opportunities are there for pupils to get involved?
Well, if anyone likes to sign up, we run classes after school. I mean, you've taken part in one, Bethan, and we have reporters, we have presenters, we have videographers, we have sound people, we have people who work in the gallery in the running of the programme. So there's lots of opportunities, and it's really open to anyone who's interested in being involved.
What's your vision for the TV studio?
My vision would be that people who take part, we would enable them in some way to keep taking part in the future. We're looking at the minute at maybe turning the youth annex into a studio, which means we could maybe start to develop our school TV out into community TV, so we could bring other people, maybe from other groups in the community on board, and it would let people work in the evenings who have been involved before, and who knows where it might lead to. Who knows?
Thank you very much.
So, Judy, what's your favourite subject in Junior High?
Well, I would have to say art too.
Why would it be art?
Because I find that it expresses me as a person, and that I can just doodle and just create something.
So, is drawing one of your main hobbies?
Yeah, the amount of drawings I've drew and never finished them is unbelievable.
Who's your favourite teacher in the school?
Very hard question to answer, so I'm just going to say them all, really, because they all help me as a person.
So, how did you find starting in Junior High in first year?
Well, it's been a good experience since first year and throughout second year, and I find it hard to fit in, but the teachers really helped me be who I am now. Yeah. So it really has helped me.
So we're going to go to Rebecca in the foyer with another interview.
Hello, I'm here with Anna. And I'm going to ask her a few questions. So Anna, why are you dressed like this tonight? And who are you dressed as?
Well, I'm dressed as Florence Nightingale. I find her a very interesting history character when she saved loads of people in the Crimean War.
And why do you like history so much?
I find history very interesting when you learn about the past and about all the world around us.
And do you like any other subjects?
I like drama and art because you can express yourself in those different ways in it and find it very interesting.
Did you like any other subjects that you didn't think you'd like?
I like English because, well, before I didn't think I'd like it because I thought you'd have to do comprehensions all the time. I thought it'd be really boring, but it's not. It's really fun, and Ms. Gilbert's such an excellent teacher.
Thank you for taking your time out to talk to us. Back to the studio.
Any more mics?
There was two originally, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was two. Oh, here's.
Okay. We have another people here to. You're on live. We have another people here to interview.
So, what's your name?
Mark.
And what primary school do you go to?
Gabry Primary School.
And what have you enjoyed so far?
Just all of it really. I've enjoyed the P7, the rest of P7, because we don't do as much work because after the AQE.
Yeah.
What have you found interesting in the school?
Well, we've done the student council and all. I've found interesting, and there's loads of after school activities and.
What classes have you found interesting in this school?
In this school?
Yeah.
I like home economics.
Yeah.
I like the ICT department.
If you came to this school, would you consider being involved in the studio?
This studio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there any other extracurricular activities you'd like to be involved in?
Some after school maybe and things like that.
Okay. So, would there be any other after-school activities or anything else in this school that really stood out for you?
Like after-school activities here?
Yeah.
I quite like football.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing hockey either.
Do you play sports in your school at the minute?
Yeah. I play for the football team, McGabry football team. So.
There are some good opportunities in this school, and so what do you enjoy now in primary school?
Just everything really.
Yeah. It's all quite exciting. But are you looking forward to high school?
Yeah, I am really looking forward to it.
That's good.
I see.
So
We're now going to watch a short video about badgers.
But what you're about to see is truly amazing. We're going to see badgers being hand-fed. Let's come and see them. Here's our first sighting of the badgers. It has taken this gentleman years to win the confidence of these animals. He feeds them every evening.
What's up? We have a parent here. So what's your name?
Gillian Marsden.
And do you think this school would benefit your child?
Very much so, very much so. I like the idea of the first to third year.
Yeah.
I think he would settle in much quicker than if he was going to a school where there was 16, 17, 18-year-olds. So yes, very much so.
Have you enjoyed the opening thing so far?
Yes, it's been brilliant, really informative. We found out a lot about how the kids are put into classes and things when they come on their first day. And Ben has really enjoyed going around all the classes and seeing all the different activities.
Have you had a favourite class?
Well, I think we quite like the home economics, having the yogurt cake. So, but nice being in the science classes again. So it brings back a few memories. So it's very good.
That's always good.
Yeah.
What about? Yeah.
No, I was in Portadown. I was the enemy. Yeah, so
understand.
Yeah, but it was the same scenario first to third year, which was very good.
Yeah, it is. So what about the studio? What do you think about it?
Excellent, absolutely brilliant. Very, very lucky pupils to have this. So really good.
So. You like the idea of first to third year. Why do you think this is a good idea?
Well, I just think for the kids coming in when they're only 10 or just 11, maybe just 11 when they start, they're still quite immature, and they do quite a lot of growing up in those first 3 years. So I think it just makes them feel a bit more at ease.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a full night. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Good night.